We have position in front of us, and in this position, black played the move c4. And I want you people to pause the video and think that what is the best move in this position for white, and how he can get the winning advantage in this position. And I want you people to calculate at least 5 to 6 moves deeper, because it is not an easy one, it is a tough position. So I hope that you have understood that the obviously move, first move is b into c4. Now, the best try by black is the move b4. And if you haven't seen this move, e6, then you might have lost this game. The reason behind this is that now black plays the move b3. You give the check, king move to g8. Now bishop p2, and this bishop is stopping this pawn. In the next moves, the king is going to move to d5, to d6, and going to shoulder his pawn to queen. Or another idea is that he's going to move the rook out of the way of this pawn, and then he is going to advance this pawn to queen. Let's get a position. For example, in this position, b into c4, and black also played the move. Instead of b4, he took the pawn over here. Now, if you have had calculated that you are going to take this pawn over here immediately, then I am going to assure you that it is a draw. The reason behind is that after you take the pawn, now this king would be stuck on this rank, because if you move this rook to anywhere, sorry, this rook is stuck on the fourth rank. If you move your rook to anywhere, black is going to continuously give you the check, and he is going to draw the game, because white king has to continuously protect this bishop over here. That is the reason. For example, in this position, I am going to show you black brings his king towards the center. You play your rook over here to c6. Now, black just draws the game, because rook b4 check, king e3. Black has to continuously watch for this bishop. King e4, rook b4 check. Or for example, if he goes over here again, king to e2, then what? What is that? Black is going to develop his knight, going to try this bishop, and if this bishop gets out of the way, for example, if comes over here, bishop e3, now the move is rook b4, and black rook is going to continuously control this square, and this pawn over here on h4 is now threatened. So that's why the only way over here in this position is that king has to move back, and it's a draw. Let's get out that then what is the best continuation if white rook does not take this pawn, and how to continue. And you must have also calculated this sequence of the variation, that now you are going to develop your king. But now if you develop your king to d5, black gives the check over here on d7. So first take control of this square. Now black rook can't give the check over here on this square. He comes over here, rook to e7. Now king d5. This pawn is not going anywhere. You can capture it at any time. This is the problem that lower rated players do actually. They have exchanged the pawns, they immediately goes to take it. Instead, if you see that you can capture the other opponent's pawn at any time, then it is better always to develop your other pieces, like in this game. For example, in this position, rook goes to e8. Then now you develop your bishop. Bishop e5 check. King, for example, goes over here, king h6. Now you can further develop f4. And see, this white knight is completely stuck over here. It can't do anything. So after king d5, for example, black immediately goes out of the check. King h7. Now how to continue? The point is still that this pawn is not going anywhere. You are going to just develop your further pieces to best scares. And move is bishop g5. The rook has to move. Rook e8. Now you are not going to take this pawn. You are going to develop your king. Or you are going to push your pawn, and that is e7. The knight has to move. So knight d7. Now you develop your king further, threatening this knight over here. Still, this pawn is there. You can capture it at any time. So this is the difference between a lower rated player and higher rated players, that they go for the, when they have seen that they can capture any pawn or piece at any time, they just go for the development, better placement of their pieces. And this is the better positional understanding. The difference between a lower rated player and higher rated player is just only this, that they have better understanding of their pieces placement instead of lower rated players. Okay, this was the end of the video. If you like it, kindly subscribe and hit the bell icon button. Thank you very much.